guys, so I haven't gone for a little bit, but I am back. Now I'm not going to be able to apply makeup for a while. The doctor said that we're looking at a timeline of about a month. Maybe face makeup a little bit sooner, but we're just holding off on that. I did go for my appointment today and they said that my eyes are a little bit more dry than they would like them to be. So, you know, we're just waiting for like healing time and all that stuff. I did ask him about working out and he did say that he was a little bit hesitant, but if I'm very careful and I wear protective gear and I don't get sweat in my eyes, it should be okay. Just don't do anything too strenuous. So that's that. And yeah, so I couldn't wait off on filming videos anymore. It's just way too long for me to be able to start wearing makeup. So yeah, if you guys want me to do a separate video on my LASIK experience, like how the surgery went, all that, then just comment below and I could do that for you guys. But I'm still kind of living through my LASIK experience as it's not over yet and it won't be for at least a year. So that being said, I'm going to be doing a tag video today since there's really not much I can do. I'm doing the get to know me tag, 25 questions. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, do you have any pets? I do. Her name is Bella. She is a Bichon. I'm not sure how to say it, but she is a dog, a Bichon type dog. So she's not around here, otherwise I would show her to you guys, but I'll insert a picture. And she is mine. Like, we have two more dogs. They're bigger. It's a Husky and a German Shepherd, but those aren't like mine. Bella is mine. I got her when she was, not me, my husband at the time, my boyfriend, he gave her to me as a Christmas gift, and she's very loyal. I love her so much. She had a health issue about a couple months after I got her, before 1 year, and I skipped school for like 2 days because I was taking care of her. It was very serious. So I was crying. It was just, she's like family to me. And I know that sounds so silly to some people, but pets really do kind of become like your family. So I always say she's like my first child because, yeah, I really am attached to her that much. So that is my pet. Next question. Name 3 things physically close to you. Well, I guess my phone, because that's where I'm reading the questions. This Wet n Wild Mega Rocks glitter polish, which is phenomenal. By the way, I have it in 2 different colors, and I actually broke this one and I went out and rebought it because they are so fun and great over like a black base. They look really, really cool. So that's one. And then also have this ring light, which I just got for my camera. It's a newer ring light. So that's that. What's the weather like right now? Well, let's check it out. I went out today and it was not too cold. It was pretty nice. Right now it's 66 degrees and it's 7:49 p.m. so that's not terribly cold for the p.m. So that's the weather. You drive? If so, have you crashed? I do drive. I've been driving since I was since I was 18. And I have not crashed. I have not ever crashed. Except I did, well, it wasn't really a crash. Like, I scraped the door getting out of the driveway because we used to have like metal doors that opened up like this. And I was backing out. I'm a terrible driver, like going in reverse. I'm a lot better now, but at the time I wasn't. So I got really, really close to the door because they opened up like this. So I was really close, like right here. And so I did scrape the side a little bit, but yeah, so I don't know if that's a crash, but I've never crashed with like another driver. So yeah. What time did you wake up this morning? Well, today was not a school day, so I woke up at 9:10 a.m., which is really weird because I always look at what time exactly it is when I wake up. I don't know. And my husband asks me this question all the time. So what time did you wake up today? And I'm like 9:11, 9:13, 10:15, 10:17, like really specific number. He's like, why can't you just round to the nearest, like, you know, normal digit for time? And I'm like, because I know exactly what time I woke up. So anyway, why do I just ramble on in each question? Sorry guys. When was the last time you showered? This morning, which was kind of hard because I can't get water in my eyes, so I'm like showering like this, like trying not to get water in my eyes, and then like lifting my head and like trying to avoid this entire area, which is pretty hard. Okay, what was the last movie you saw? I'm not sure, does this mean like at the theaters, or does this mean like the last movie that I saw? The last movie that I saw here at home was The Hunchback of Notre Dame, of Notre Dame, whatever, however you say it. I'm not fancy like that. Because my daughter is currently like obsessed with that movie for some reason. Just like the beginning, like the song. And then at the movies, the last movie I saw was The Wolf of Wall Street. So that was a really long movie. Interesting, and then it got boring, and then interesting again. So what does your last text message say? Oh my god, that's a little personal, you guys. My last text message says, "You're good, I'm proud of you." So that was from my husband. I think we were talking about school or something like that, because I just started my next semester again. I go to school from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, so yeah. The next question, what is your ringtone?
The phone is ringing.
Okay, have you ever been to a different country? Mexico, but I don't know if that even counts, because of course if you're Mexican, you're going to go to Mexico like all the time, so that doesn't even count. Do you like sushi? I do like sushi, but I've never gone to a sushi place. I've only eaten like the packaged sushi, and I don't know the brand, but they sell it at my school and it's really, really good. And I don't eat like raw sushi or anything like that. It has to be like, you know, cooked or something. Where do you buy your groceries? Well, I'm Mexican, so I buy them like in those kind of, I call them Mexican food stores, but I don't know if that's right. I buy my Cardenas, Food for Less, and Stater Bros is the more like normal one. But I go to that one when I need something like immediately, and because that's like a 3 or 4 blocks away from my house. So that's the nearest one. But for like a big grocery trip, we go to Cardenas or Food for Less. Yep. Have you ever taken sleeping medication? I have. When last week when I got my LASIK, I had to come home and sleep the whole entire day, and I did wake up, so I had to go back to sleep after the Xanax wore off. So I took some ZQL, which actually really, really works. It really does knock you out. I was like drooling, and I'm not like a sleep with your mouth open type of person, so that one really, really knocks you out. Do you have siblings? I do. I have an older sister and a younger brother, but I feel like the older sister because my older sister acts so much younger than me, and I guess it's because I have a kid and she doesn't, and she lives like a very carefree life. So I definitely act like the older sister with both of them. I try to advise them and everything. They don't listen to me, but anyway, I do have 2 siblings. Do you have a desktop or a laptop? I have both. I have a desktop, and then I have a laptop, which is a PC laptop. And I prefer PC, but I like, you know, the Apple for editing videos and stuff. So that's the only reason I use the Mac. How old will you be on your next birthday? I will be 22 on April 1st. And yes, that is my official birthday, April Fool's Day. Do you wear contact glasses? No, because now I have LASIK, but I used to wear both. Next question, do you color your hair? I'm not even gonna answer that question. Next question, tell me something you're planning on doing today. I'm planning on cooking some tilapia and rice and veggies on the side and eating it with my husband. So those are my plans for today. When was the last time you cried? Okay, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit on this because I haven't been elaborating enough. But it was very recent. It was last week. My nephew, his name is Jaden. I did reach out to you guys on Instagram. You guys could please say a prayer for him. He was having health issues. I don't know that it's my story to say because, you know, I mean, he's not like my child. But so I don't know if his mom would want me to share this on, you know, a public network per se. So I'm not going to tell you guys exactly, but you know, he was in the hospital, very, very serious thing. So yeah, that is the, you know, last time I cried, because it hit very close to home. And when things like that happen, you know, you just kind of feel for the person that is going through it. You're very sympathetic, especially she's, you know, my cousin. She's my second cousin, but we're very, very close to them, so it doesn't even feel like they're like second cousins. It feels like, you know, first cousins. So yeah, and especially because it was an infant, and my daughter, who's back there by the way, is the same age, you just really, really sympathize. So yeah, it was very, very hard time for my family. So I still ask you that you keep them in your prayers and be thankful, even just to say like a thankful prayer, because he is doing so much better now, and he's very close to going home with his parents. So I'm so happy about that. Say a prayer of thanks and of continuing health for him, and also for all the children of the world, because they are very, you know, vulnerable. They're small, they can't defend themselves, and yeah, so let's just ask for God's protection on all children. So next question. What is your perfect pizza topping? My perfect pizza topping is chicken and mushroom. Which do you prefer, hamburgers or cheeseburgers? Definitely hamburgers, because I don't like cheese. You ever have an all-nighter? Definitely. In high school, my high school was very, very strict, not strict, just advanced. Like, I had my high school on the campus of a university, so I have been in college for like ever, because my courses were very college level courses. It was a high school that was very exclusive. It was much like applying to a job. We had to have an interview to go in, a test, everything. So they send letters to certain applicants. Now I've heard that they've kind of softened up their system and it's not so exclusive anymore, but at the time it was. And so yeah, so our projects were very strenuous, very stressful. We had to present our projects in front of the entire student body, just like public speaking. So I've been in public speaking for a while, even though I've always feared it, but that definitely helped. What is your eye color? Brown. Last question. Can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? I can, because I am so addicted to Coke. That sounded really bad. I'm addicted to Coke. But you guys know what I mean, the soda, okay? I was highly addicted to that soda for a long, long time. In fact, that's why I decided to do the tapering away from the sugary drinks, because if I allow myself to drink processed drinks, I will drink a Coke every day, every day. Like, it's my favorite. Anyway. Okay, so that's it for this tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed all my digressing and got to know me a little bit better. So if you guys have any video ideas for me that I could do while I'm not allowed to wear makeup, please leave them in the comment section below, because I'm having a little bit of trouble thinking what I could do. I think I'll do like an empties video, and then I'll do maybe my favorites, but I can't do like reviews or anything because I can't even apply the product and show you guys what it does. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Any other fun tags that you guys would like me to do, include those as well. I hope you guys are all doing good. Comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.